Long before supermarkets, many African homes relied on nature for their everyday diet. Next into the nest is a farmer who has seen opportunity in plants that have long been overlooked.
Hello.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Please tell us who you are and give us your pitch.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Denhere. I'm representing Bono Salus Private Limited. We are farmers. We grow a variety of vegetables ranging from sprouts, microgreens, up to mature vegetables. We also do naturally occurring edible weeds like red amaranth as well as blackjack. Currently, we are selling our vegetables to one supermarket, one fruit and veg, 10 restaurants, as well as 2 distributors. We are also marketing our products on our social media platforms, our website, and we are also doing local exhibitions. Currently, our most selling products are herbs and microgreens. So the reason why we are doing this speech is that we are quite confident and expecting that Zimtrade is going to be our enabler into the international market. The reason why we formed the Bono Salus is that in 2016, one of our family members became visually impaired. And due to that, we did a research. And after carrying that research, we discovered that human organs fail because of malnutrition or micronutrient deficiencies. So because of that reason, we formed the Bono Salus so that we bridge the gap of human organs failure. So basically, that's all about Bono Salus. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Born out of a personal experience, this venture is looking to bring traditional foods back into the spotlight. What some now call weeds were once a familiar part of the plate, valued by our forefathers for their nutrition. The judges are intrigued.
I love the story behind, just the inspiration to, look into health and healthy options for food.
Yeah.
So as a family, you guys have been on this journey of...
Yes, we are. Since 2016, we formed the company in 2016 and production started in 2018.
Okay.
And what role do you play in the company?
I do research and development.
Okay.
Do you have the green fingers?
Yes, I do.
So what are these?
Those are seeds for growing microgreens.
So you also sell seeds?
Yes.
Okay.
We are trying to diversify.
Okay.
Like my colleague said, your story was very touching. And I really commend you on seeing an issue that was happening with you personally and trying to find a solution that helps other people in the community to also resolve that. So I really commend you on that part.
Thank you so much.
So you said you are currently in 10 restaurants?
10 restaurants, 1 supermarket, 1 fruit and veg, and 2 distributors.
And how have you been dealing with competitors in this space? Why are your products being sold? Why are these retailers interested in your products?
Well, we have discovered that youth here in Zimbabwe don't like to eat edible weeds or naturally occurring weeds. So we have found a unique way to present these products in an appealing way so that we curb the market both for the youth and the elderly.
I like the fact that you are looking at healthy eating to solve health problems. Your story about someone who was affected, that then inspired your launching of your business, Bono Salus. I think it's a good story. I'm just a little bit worried that almost everyone or a lot of people have got plants like this growing in the back of their homes, in their gardens. What could be unique about your product that other people don't already do? A lot of people now have got greenhouses at the back of their homes. And they do a lot of these baby vegetables and microgreens. And can you give us more information about why we would choose yours and not the other?
Well, what I've discovered by those people who are growing these vegetables in their backyards, they are doing that upon a doctor's recommendation. But what we think as a company is these products are supposed to be consumed every day, whether you're sick or you're not. So our market strategy now is we make sure that we are targeting everyone in the world, in the country, so that we consume these nutrient-dense products before we got sick.
By turning these underappreciated plants into a commercial opportunity, this farmer is challenging perceptions of what belongs on the farm and what belongs on the modern plate. Now, Roelof wants to dig a little deeper.
I think a lot of these products here are common. So thyme, for instance, and those kind of parsley. Maybe you're doing basil as well. And I think those are very common occurring products, which, it's a highly competitive environment to be in, from homegrown to, supermarket chains who already have established growers for it. But what does set out are some very unique ones. Could you maybe explain a little bit more on the blackjacks or those kind of products that you're looking into?
Okay, blackjack and red amaranth as well as green amaranth are naturally occurring edible weeds. So what we do is during the rain season, we go at our rural home, we make a plantation of those seeds, then we harvest the seeds, then we come back at our backyard in town, then we start growing microgreens.
I just want to know a little bit more about your team. I know you said it's your family that runs this business. And you are the research and development person.
We have an economist in the team. We have a marketer in the team. We have a technical person in the team because we have a vision of creating an automated vertical farm. I also did ICT by profession, so I'll also be assisting the technical guy to set up the vertical farm.
But who leads the company? Is there someone who's the economist?
Nyasha leads the company. Yeah,
I'm happy to see women on the show. We haven't had as many women on the show. And I think it's important for us to support women that are leading businesses, that are trying to resolve some of the issues that we see in our community. I'm very, very big on that. So I just want to commend you on that as well. So I'm going to give you a yes. I think we've raised some really good points, though, about there being a lot of competition in this space. So what I would want to see if you get through to the next round is more in your branding or in, if you can provide us with a strategy document as to how you are going to differentiate yourself. But otherwise, I just commend you on the work you're doing so far.
Thank you so much.
So I'm not very well versed with the different herbs, and I can imagine radishes travel well. I don't think they would suffer in a cold chain or if they're stored for 5, 6, 7 days. How does that work with microgreens and some of the other kind of soft-bodied things that you're growing?
Okay, with microgreens, we only supply upon an order. We only make the microgreens upon an order because they are perishables. The reason why I transported them from Tare on trays like this is because they are perishables. I couldn't cut them because they are perishables. So this is the reason why we are intending to develop an automated vertical farm so that a customer can just come in, can just walk in, then he or she selects what he wants from the existing trays.
So bearing in mind that the show is trying to help young agripreneurs like yourself grow the business, I think the microgreens and the soft tissue things are not going to be easy to export at all, which doesn't mean to say there isn't a potential for what you're doing. Thyme you could probably export, same for radishes, but it does eliminate a lot of your business to scale for the export market. I think I'd like to see a little bit more market study maybe going into the other products that could be exportable. And if there's an appetite for that in foreign markets. I think we all know blackjacks from the irritation from them, but not so much on the nutrient side of life. And in Europe, people now are drinking nettle soup. I mean, back in the day, you didn't really want to touch a nettle because it's terrible, but there's a lot of health benefits to it, and it's become a big product. So I'll alternatively give you a yes, keeping in mind that we need to look at an export market for you. We need to focus on the ones that can be exported. And also do a bit of market research on, how viable is that product in the market we're trying to reach. So it's a yes from me. And I think we've got a bit of homework to do here.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The farmer has secured 2 votes from the panel so far. But while the proposition has found support, the judges have raised concerns about a distribution strategy that relies heavily on walk-in customers. Will the remaining judges be as forgiving?
So, Rungano, I'm still caught in the middle. I'm a maybe. And to Rulof's last point, I'm not fully convinced that, we'll be able to drive exports on competitively on the current selection of produce that you've got.
Okay.
So I think there's homework to do in terms of what would be viable for export market. I also think there's still a bit of work on the branding that we need to do.
Okay.
Your initial story and finding out the health benefits, was a stimulant for interest. But now when we look at the packaging, you've just put to say protein, this, that, iron, but I think you want to inform and educate people. That's not coming across on your packaging for people to actually see the real benefit of taking these. So I think for me, I would say it's a no today because I think there's still a bit more homework that you need to do.
Okay.
And perhaps innovation, if there's ways we can actually have this packaged and processed or sold in a way that will get people, to actually try it.
Okay.
It is a critical moment for the farmer. Having secured 2 of the 3 votes needed to progress, everything now rests with Clarence, known for rarely handing out a yes. Will he endorse this venture?
I'm a big fan of wild collected food like blackjack. I actually like that. My mother-in-law makes it for me and she brings it. And I also like more all the traditional stuff.
Okay.
I like it. I'm a big fan of that.
Okay.
I'm not...
That's why you survived so long.
It's why I've survived so long.
Okay.
Because I eat a lot of that. I'm not a... Like Roloff says, the baby vegetables, the micro vegetables, is a tough market because there are people that do it and they do it very well. They've been doing it for longer. But I'd like to see you again because of the blackjack and all the other wild collected foods that you can do.
Okay.
So I will give you a yes so you can come through and give you a chance to be more creative and more innovative with particularly the wild collected foods.
Okay.
So 3 yeses, that makes you come back in the next stage. So
Wow,
go
thank
and
you.
do some work.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Well done. See you in the next round.
Okay, thanks.
Clarence is in a good mood today.
Indeed, the farmer is through to the next stage of the program. The judges have seen enough potential in the venture to give it the endorsement it needed. Now, the journey continues with mentorship, training, and expert guidance as the business works toward export readiness. The Eagle's Nest AgriChallenge, proudly brought to you by Zimtrade and the Netherlands Embassy.